So this is my first, I guess, epilogue. Yeah, a little introduction. This is my first. Trevor Tranchi, 18 years old. I'm driving home right now in traffic, so I just figured I might as well just do something with my time instead of just blanking out per usual. See what my first topic today is. I guess the first topic we should start pretty strong. Or I wouldn't say strong. I guess strong to me, but because what's important to me or what's drastic to me might be different than what's drastic to you or whoever. And I guess that's just greed. Greed is like, it's one of the sins. Me, myself, I'm not too religious, but I definitely see what they were coming from when the Bible and everything was written about the 7 sins, and I can see how greed is one of them. It's definitely affected my life. But I envy too, I guess. I suffer from envy a lot. It's just everything that me myself. Alright, I'm kind of fucking up my words right now, but I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm pretty neutral on everything. I'm okay with anything. I don't know what I want, and I think that's the root of my problem. Like, anytime I see my friends have something or do something fun, at first I'm like, it's whatever, but then once I see it, I'm just like, I kind of want that. I'm envious. I'm jealous of like what they have, just that kind of fulfillment that they bring to themselves, that they know what they want, and that what they do have is that it's just what they have. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to go deeper into much more than what it is, but I'm just jealous of what people have. For example, this one's kind of tough because one of my I guess ex-best friend, but one of my best friends, I would even consider him like an older brother to me. I've known him since like elementary school. I'm in college now, first year. But yeah, one of my best friends ever, probably one of the most, if not the most impactful like person in my life. I recently lost their friendship. Sorry, that guy just did the most illegal shit ever. Anyways, yeah, I recently lost their friendship, and it was completely my fault. The story is basically, it was before college started, so it was like summer or senior year, so we're all out of school and shit. He goes to UCR. I'm like, he's gonna stay unnamed, but he goes to UCR. He went to orientation. By the way, I don't go to UCR. I go to Fullerton College because I'm a bozo. Nothing wrong with Fullerton College people, but you know, it's just because I'm a bozo. That's why I went to Fullerton Community College. But basically what happened is that during his orientation, he saw this one girl he thought it was like the prettiest girl ever, right? For some reason, he got her name, like her Instagram, I think from another friend, but he didn't ask her directly. And so he basically asked me to spit some game at her on Instagram through Instagram DMs, just to see what kind of person she was, just to see if she would reply. Nothing more. He literally said just to see if she will reply, right? And of course I did it, you know, just to boost my ego. Well, you think I'm so attractive that I could just slide in any girl's DMs. Yeah, I mean, there's that. But I did it, and yeah, she responded, and then we talked, and then my friend said, hey, knock that shit out, like stop talking to her, because you know I'm still trying to secure the bag. And in my head at the time, I was like, it's not that big of a deal, like I'm just yapping away just to see what kind of person she was. I tried convincing myself that the reason why I was talking to her so much and tried to get close to her was just to see what kind of person she was, see if she'd be a good fit for my friend. But that's just not true. If I'm genuinely thinking about it, it's not true. Alright, so I'll continue on the story before I go in depth, but essentially, we got into a big argument because I kept talking to her, and he didn't like that. And then I thought, you know, like, we thought it all figured out. We came to a conclusion. I ended up blocking her on Instagram because he told me to. And yeah, I don't even know what was going through my mind that during that time, but instead of just completely blocking her and just ending it there, I asked for her fucking number, bro. I asked for her number, and we talked a little bit on her number. I didn't tell my friend that. I just straight up just said, yeah, I blocked her, and then I showed him the screenshot, and then that's it. He thinks he thought it ended there, but it didn't. So we talked a little bit. Next day, I felt hella guilty, so I stopped texting her on her number, and then yeah. So they actually ended up dating, and they're still dating now, and they're really happy together, which I'm happy for them. They look good together. I don't talk to them that much. I don't even talk to them at all. It's so awkward. But I'm sure they've definitely talked about me talking to her and asking for her number. So it's not really much of a. I don't think he is particularly upset at me to the point where he won't talk to me, but I just have like an incredible sense of like guilt and like self-hate for what the fuck I just did. Like, even if he was like totally chill with it, I'm not chill with it. Because what the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck was I doing? Like, everything, I've always tried to be like this person that was just so wise and like so ethically street smart, I guess. Just to, like, I don't know why, but like, what the fuck was I doing? Everything that I did that night literally went against what I usually tell myself or I tell others. And that like level of guilt and that level of I don't know how to say it, but like that level of what the fuck are you doing or why did you do that, it just hit so hard that even if he did forgive me, it's just like I can't forgive myself. I can't bring myself to talk to him. I can't look at him in the face and I just be like, I can't look at him in the face and say I did what I did, you know. I feel like I've done so much wrong for him in just that scenario that I can't bring myself to talk to him again or any of that or anything with him in this situation. So I mean, yeah, he used to like he likes my stories every now and then, or no, he's actually an OG because he likes all my stories, which is like, shout out him. But I just, after I think like a couple weeks ago, I literally just removed him from my Instagram, my everything, my TikTok, everything, because it's like I feel so guilty. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't know why I did that. And I even if I'll say it again, but even if he like doesn't even think about it or it's not a big deal to him, it's like, it's a big deal to me, because it's like, not only did I betray him, this is kind of corny, right? But not only did I betray him, I kind of betrayed myself, and like I can't forgive myself for that. And I think I've been doing some thinking. I'll give you guys what I think. But I think the main reason, this comes back to envy and greed, but I think the main reason why I did that, not only does it come from like being lonely, which I might go into this episode or another episode, but I've looked up to this guy since I was in elementary school. I was fighting for this dude's like approval in elementary school so much. Like, this guy was like the idol. I mean, to anybody he would. He is like a complete human being. He's super smart, super athletic. He's good looking, and there's nothing this guy can't do. He naturally attracts people to him. He's a natural born, like, he's a people. I don't even know. He doesn't put any effort, but he gets all the results for everything. People are just attracted to him, and I understand it, because the dude is like he is like a really good person to be around, to know, to just a person in general. So yeah, I've always looked up to him. I've called him, I considered him my big brother. Uh, yeah, just I've considered him my big brother, so I've always tried to like get his approval, try to be like, I guess, enough, which makes shit sound like I'm in a relationship, but no, but it's like a different kind of, okay, this sounds weird as fuck, but it's different, all right? That's it, it's different. I've just been always fighting for his approval, you know, like you know, with any of your idols. You just you look for approval from them, because if you get approval from them, that means you're more like them. And if you're more like them, you're more like the person you want to be. And I've always wanted to be like him. I still, dude, even now I still model some of what I do after him, just because I'm so envious of the way he just attracts people. People are just attracted to him, like his personality. God, I sound like a little middle schooler with a crush. I'm straight. Nothing against gay people. I love them, but I'm straight myself. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna word this. All right, fuck what I just said. All right, whatever. Anyways, I think I'm getting hell off topic. Anyways, I think what comes back to it is that the reason why I did that night was because I wanted something that he didn't have. Right, that's kind of hard to kind of hard to say, but you know, as I was saying earlier, it's just you always see, I always see him with everything I have. He has, or everything I want. Sorry, he just has all the friends, all the popularity, all the money, which, I mean, good for him. Like, all the clothes, all the skills, everything. I don't know, bro. He's always just the best at everything. Right, and I'm good for him. He has literally built that from the ground up from himself, which I think is another thing too. Like, he is like so self-sustaining. He doesn't need others. He relies on himself, which is something I physically cannot. I cannot currently do. It's something I want to do. I'm striving for it, but right now I'm just not mentally strong enough, and I'm working towards it. That's just the journey of life, you know. Always working towards these things, but yeah, I think I just wanted something that he didn't have, and that's what subconsciously led me to do all that shit. And that's a root of that's bad, I guess. That's a sin, just envy. But yeah, I just wanted something he didn't have. It would make me feel, you know, if you're always idolizing someone, fighting for their approval, you have a sense of, like, what's the word? Insuperiority to them, I guess. Inferiority. And so I thought if I just could have this one thing, he would, you know, not only see me as like an equal, maybe better, or he would be envious of me. It would finally be switched around, and maybe then I would feel a little bit better about myself. But why? Why do I need the approval of someone else to validate who I am as a person? Why can't I just be happy with being myself and just knowing that I'm enough and that I can do these things by myself? I can like become a person by myself. I don't know. I just think I'm kind of blank. I don't have any opinions or anything. I don't have ambitions. I guess I have ambitions now. Okay, the ambitions part is a little expired. A little bit expired. I was having that problem up until a couple weeks ago, or maybe like 2 weeks ago, maybe like 1 week ago. Okay, maybe a couple days ago. But yeah, I didn't have any aspirations. Now, currently, that was before. Currently, I'm talking about now. I don't know who I am. And I don't know what the kind of person I want to be. I'm always stuck in this little, like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I act this way? Should I act that way? How should I act? And what's the most optimal way to act for people to like me and for me to like me? But that's the thing. In order for everyone, it's impossible for everyone to like you and for you to like you, because there's just so many differing opinions on everything. But as someone who's always trying to fight for everyone's approval, it's like you're always torn between worlds, torn between like philosophies, just everything. It's just not, I guess, what's the word? It's not good for, it's not, I was gonna say optimal, but that shit sounds stupid. It's not good for your HP. Yeah, it's been tough, you know, without him. I visited UCR because he dorms with my 2 other friends, so I visited them, and I've seen him, and I'm sure he's seen me for sure. I just didn't say hi or anything, which fucking sucks. I miss him. He's my boy. He's my brother. But yeah. You can't change the past. You just have to embrace what has happened and accept it. Just keep moving forward. But losing someone like that valuable to you, I mean, you can look at it 2 ways. It's like it sucks that he's gone. He was such a big factor in my life. He was my boy. He was my brother. He was my brother. You know? Yeah, he was my brother. It sucks losing someone like that, and just what we used to be really close, and now we're just like, I don't even know you, bro. Like, you're a stranger. This shit sounds exactly like a relationship, but it's fucking not. Chill the fuck out. I'm just yapping, alright? This just whatever. Okay. But I don't want to end the video on like a bad note or anything, but I guess like it could also be a good thing too, because as I said earlier, I've always just like looked up to him. I've always tried to be like him. I've based my entire personality, and I guess if you base your personality, you base your life, right? I not really, but it correlates, right? So with him out of the picture, maybe I will be able to be my own person. I can stop taking influence from him. Which, okay, I'm not blaming him, right? It's all my fault. Like, why am I mentally weak enough? So mentally weak that I have to like idolize him like that. But yeah, none of this is his fault. It's all my fault, right? So yeah, it's all my fault. No one blame him, because he was just being himself, and that's the kind of thing I want to do. I just want to be myself. So yeah, maybe with him out of the picture, I'll finally be able to become my own person and not rely on him to become the person I want to be, I guess. There's goods and bads to everything. I'll just take it how it is and keep it pushing. But to new beginnings, you know? I can't be stuck on the past forever. You know what I mean? And I guess, okay, new thing. I'm gonna end every video on a quote. Alright? I just saw this shit on TikTok, like literally yesterday. It was The Rock. And that shit, I don't know, that shit changed my fucking perspective. Right? Because it's weird. I always knew like these quotes, or like I didn't know directly the quote, but I knew like the backstory, you know, like the fucking meaning of it. But I never actually applied it, right? So I guess, okay, let me stop yapping. The quote is, hold on, I just fucking farted in my fucking brain. All right, the quote is, one day or day one. It's funny because when he says it like one day or day one, and he says it like 10 times, but that shit drilled into my brain. Like after I watched that fucking TikTok, yo, shout out TikTok for that. Like, I know that shit has hella negative side effects, but shout out TikTok for that. You're a real one. After I heard that shit, bro, that shit drilled into my brain. Like, I don't know why, my life took a 360. Like, at that singular moment. Because how many times I'm gonna be like, yeah, Fuck it. I'll do it another day. Fuck it. Whatever. It's not that hard. I'll just do another day. Today is the day. Day one, baby. That's what. The video. Boom. First video. Day one. Day fucking one. Alright. So I don't even know why I'm like making these videos, to be honest. Like I'm just, I don't think you guys are getting anything from this. I just want to yap. You know. I'll go into why into another video. Dude, new video idea. Day one. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. So I stop yapping and you guys can like stop watching me yap. Because I'm gonna say something that's gonna be hella embarrassing. Is, you know what? This is where I open up. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm ending the video here. Alright. Peace and love, guys. One day or day one.